Now Luke chapter number 1 and verse number 49 and verse number 50, the Bible says, "For he that is mighty hath done to me great things, and holy is his name. And his mercy is on them that fear him from generation to generation." Now you may be living a life that is full of problems and issues. Wouldn't it be great to be out of that? Wouldn't it be great to know that there's something different? That there is something other. And this is exactly what God is telling us today. I cannot tell you the amount of people that I talk to from week to week who are still living in the slavery and the issues of this life. When God says, "I have given you a promise," you live in that promise. I don't like this world. I don't like how they run it. I don't like what they say is important. I don't like the vain philosophy of this world. It only leads to people hurting other people, hurting each other. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like God's plan much better. I celebrate it. I love it. I think it is best. It is a promise passed down from generation to generation. If you don't like this world, good. Give up on it. God has set a land before you. Move into it. He said, "I have set a land before you. Now you go in and possess it." Genesis chapter number 12, verse number 1. "Now the Lord had said unto Abraham, Get thee out of thy country, from thy kindred, from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee." Here's the call that we all have to eventually answer in our life. A call to leave. A call to accept this promise. A call that God has something different than this world has. What you and I have to understand is there is an enemy in this world who wants to kill you. There is a God who has a plan for you, and there is a different plan. It's not like you can have a plan and it can be awesome, and then God has a plan and it's awesomer. No, the awesome is, I put before you today a blessing and a curse. I put before you today life and death. The devil's big lie is the same as it was in Genesis chapter number 2, in the very beginning of the scriptures. You will not surely die, and it is a lie. Hey, Abraham, I'm going to make of you a great nation. I'm going to give you this land. I'm going to do this for you. Abraham doesn't say, "Okay, when you get ready to do that, let me know. I'm going to be out doing my own thing." No, Abraham dedicates himself to the Lord. What does he do? He builds an altar in verse number 7. He says, "Lord, yes, I'm going to build this altar. I'm going to dedicate myself to your plan." I have a banjo in my office. And I can play a couple little songs here or there, a couple little chords. And I'm not good. Anybody want to guess why I'm not good? I have not dedicated myself to do it. You don't get good at things you're not dedicated at. God has a plan for our life. Maybe today you have responded to God's call. Maybe today you have come to the Lord and accepted that call for salvation, and you have met Him there and heard the call, and you know the call. But maybe, Dad, the problem is we haven't dedicated ourselves to the plan. Plant the tree and let your children enjoy the shade. What you're doing in your life today, Dad, Mom, whoever, is going to come up one day. It's going to produce fruit.